Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Last in the den is an entrepreneur who believes he has found a way to turn a dairy byproduct into a multi-million shilling business.
Hello, Lions. My name is Mahesh Saleh. I come from a company called PAMA Edge. We have come down with a ready-to-drink beverage, naturally flavored and colored, from whey. Now, this whole idea came about as I went to Raqqa, the cheese producers, one day, and found that they were disposing of the whey. Out of every 1,000 liters of milk, between 850 to 900 liters go straight into the drain. According to me, whey is the product, cheese should be the byproduct. Having said that, whey itself contains protein, vitamins, minerals, literally everything you can think about in milk, except the color white. If we look at collectively, cheese producers in this country, we're looking at almost 40,000 liters of whey going into the drain. Whey is used in all dairy products when it comes to enhancing them. It's used in sauces, jams, literally, name it, right up to baby foods has whey in it. It's not that this project has not been tried over here. There are a couple of companies which had a go at it. But due to the ingredient mix that is required, which is the key component in this, they were not able to do it right. After a year of tribulation, struggles, failures after failures, support from family and my partner, sort of saw it through, and we finally got it shelf stable for 3 months and still counting. That is outside the cold chain. Outside, on the shelf, out of direct sunlight, obviously, but it's out on the shelf. So, Lions, my offer to you is, I am looking at 40 million Kenya shillings, 50% share in the business, with marketing and logistical support, if that comes with it, and a probable buyout option after 3 years.
Do we get to taste it?
Yes, you do. That's why we have the samples over here.
But what's the plan? Is to package it in those sizes?
We intend to start with 300 ml because that's easier to handle.
Okay, and what would the selling price be?
Selling price, I'm benching it at about 25 shillings. My total production cost at the moment is coming up to 17 shillings.
So that would be the wholesale price?
Yes, that would be the wholesale price.
Why are you asking for so much money? What do you need that for?
If I produce 4,000 liters, I'm looking at least 13,000 bottles a day. Benching it at 17 shillings, I'm looking at a total turnaround of almost 117 million for the whole year. That is total sales.
So my question was, why do you need the 40 million now?
I need to do the investment in equipment. Currently, I do not have all the equipment that is required.
But you have some equipment, right? So what can you produce with what you've got?
There's a key equipment, a key component that I need, which is called a homogenizer. And that's where I'm holding out.
A wholesome start to the pitch. Is the product tasty enough to attract a hungry lion?
So have you thought of getting somebody to co-pack for you as opposed to buying the...
No, I have not thought of anyone to co-pack for me because, one, the recipe itself is something that I've had to work very hard to get right. And giving it to someone to co-produce for me or produce on my behalf, it's like sharing that secret. Even if the patent has been submitted, even if it does go through, it would still be a situation whereby it's a catch-22.
So the way that you're getting from the cheese producers, are they charging you for it or do they just give it to you?
I have been able to work out a deal with them whereby on a basis I would pay them 3 shillings per litre, but that is just on the shot that it goes through. We could negotiate on the price later. But each one is happy to get rid of the whey because once you dump it in the drain, the temperature's cool, there's clogging of all sorts, damage into the ecosystem.
Who's your partner? You mentioned you have a partner.
We formed the company, that's the director of Raqqa herself. We formed this company on the side. And it all came out in the understanding that you have a product, let me do something with it. And then it was like, look, it's a product that can work if you get it right. Let's just form a company. And she was a 50% shareholder with us. We got the product right, and here we are today.
So you and her would both dilute?
Yes.
You mentioned that it's 40 million for 50% to the 3-year buyout for either party, so you'd be happy to just let it go after 3 years?
Sometimes you do have to let your child go when things are right.
Why
So-
3 years?
Sorry?
Why 3 years?
I'm confident that I would be able to turn this around in 3 years. If the investor feels that they have made it and they would like to, it's not enough change for them, then yes, I do have the option to buy out. But if we feel that together we can grow further and diversify and make it work even better, then yes.
What is your background, Mahesh?
I am a motor technician.
A what?
Most people call it a mechanic.
Oh, a motor technician.
And then there was a time in life where I decided that I needed a change of life completely. So I had a change of wardrobe, change of hairstyle, change of job, and I ended up working with enzymes for milling. So I had to spend about some time in Germany learning about enzymes, how they work for wheat flour. And thereafter, it gradually grew into other things, and I came into contact with players in the market who supply enzymes, flavors, ingredients, and it just continued from there.
How would you market this? What would be your key message to people?
Depending on the sector itself, we want to put it out as a whey drink, or should I say, a natural protein drink, healthy, as it goes over there, nutrition, health, vitality. That's what we are giving.
So Mahesh, I really liked it. Tastes good, both the thicker one with the pulp and the one without. I mean, it's a product that's being thrown away.
Yes.
Can be used to make something this nutritious, this healthy, this good tasting. I think that's fantastic. I don't have wide distribution, logistical capacity, knowledge. So for that reason, I'm out, but I really want to see this succeed.
Apart from,
Mahesh,
yes, sir.
I'm out too. I wouldn't be able to add value the way you need it at this time in your business, but good luck, and I will definitely find you some market, because I know some people who would like to use this as mixers.
That's something mentioned last night, yes.
Mahesh, for me, I think I've been in this space before, trying flavored waters and all this stuff. So for one, I'd say first, the investment is price, where it's being put towards buying equipment is my biggest concern. The money should be going towards creating awareness about what the benefits of this. So I'm out.
Thank you.
I'm not particularly excited about the product, unfortunately. And just based on that one fact, I think it's a hit or miss. So I think putting a 40 million shilling investment in a possible hit or miss is a risk I'm not willing to take. So I have to say I'm out.
One lion remains. Is this offer tantalizing enough for Darshan to make a deal?
Where is the IP at this stage?
It's in getting the right ingredients. I would call it a gelling agent to be a binding agent, sorry. We have to have a particular binding agent to hold this.
So what stage is it at? You filed it?
Yes.
You have filed for patent?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And do you have a premises?
I'm working off the Raqqa premises at the moment. We already have an existing facility at source.
And would you be willing to move premises? If I was to make, say, a deal by saying I'd put a premises in.
As for moving of premises, it could be discussed. If collection of the raw material is done from diverse producers, makes sense on the location of the place itself.
I'll make you an offer, but I'm going to put in a premises in that offer. Effectively, whatever value it come to, I'll make you an offer. I'll give you the 40 million for 60% of your business.
I believe we have a deal.
Okay, great.
It was up to a certain extent him I was coming for, and two of the other players would have been worth the while, honestly. My intention was to convey to them that I want to buy off the business in 3 years. I'm confident of the product doing well.
You know, I think it's a good taste. My kids would drink this.
Interesting space. Beverages is a massively growing area.
Congratulations, Darshan.
Thank you, thank you.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.